Welcome to Reddit voiceover. For your daily dose of interesting, horrifying or downright crazy Reddit stories and AMAs. If you like the content, please consider subscribing and leaving a like on the video. Enjoy. What are the small things that make you happy you're alive? The way the very blue sky and the vibrant shades of leaves look during autumn, and the very slight breeze that blows during those days. Listening to a song that I saved just based on the beginning, and then taking the surprise that it gets so much better later. It sounds so weird and cheesy, but in 2016, I lost my best friend. A few months later, on a particularly hard day, I bit into the juiciest, most beautiful, perfect apple, and just burst into tears, thinking about how that is one of life's simple pleasures that she will never again get to experience. Not cheesy at all. Friend. A bag of hot Cheetos. Falling in love. Reading a good book. A quality show like Breaking Bad / The Office / Game of Thrones. There are so many small beautiful things that can bring joy to a person, but all things considered, I'll have to say my penis. You totally got me off guard. Well played. Pooping when I got a poop. Sweet euphoria. On your own throne. Came here to find small things that could make me happy I'm alive. Didn't find anything yet, but the fact that these small simple things genuinely make you guys happy motivates me to believe that I'll get it back someday. Edit. Typo. Well, if it's any consolation, these might be the only thing that makes some people happy. 95% of my day is just blurg, ESP with quarantine. But there's a glimmer of something most days. The fact that I have redundant repetitive days is very comforting to me. Low stress, low drama, predictable life is a good life. My childhood was not that way. I totally feel ya on that one. I sometimes forge to appreciate quietness and predictability. I didn't have it either as a child. Cuddling with a puppy or a kitten. A newborn baby smiling and laughing. Bright sunny autumn days. Drinking tea during a thunderstorm. When a batch of homemade cookies comes out perfect. Tight hugs from someone you love. Music that moves you. Getting a letter or package in the mail. Hot chocolate. Jumping into water on a hot day. Getting lost in a good book, movie, or game. Baths. Watching the snowfall when you have nowhere to go. Stargazing. The first warm breeze of spring. Laughing with friends. Successfully doing a headstand. Biting into a perfectly ripe piece of fruit. Tight hugs from someone you love. Thank you, you made me remember this wonderful feeling. Edit. I've just read it till the end. I have a deep voice, but some things made me squeak like a kitten. The smell of fresh cut grass, the way the snow crunches in the winter, the taste of homemade food, the feeling of getting into a freshly made bed, the pride of learning a new skill, the sound of my friends' laughter, etc. 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 Life is so beautiful. The smell of dog doo on fresh cut grass kicks it up a notch. Something I'm very appreciative of is the fact that I don't struggle with any mental disorders like depression, anxiety, OCD, etc. I'm not trying to brag, quite the opposite. I really feel for people who do struggle with things like that, and I want them to know I don't take my mental health for granted. Please don't misinterpret this as bragging. I know people who struggle daily with depression and anxiety, and I can't imagine going through that, which is why I take time to think about how blessed I am. I don't see it as bragging at all. You're one of the lucky ones. It's very nice to know that you don't take it for granted and are considerate towards those of us that weren't so lucky in the mental health department. Don't feel guilty, I'm happy for you. Walking barefoot. Puddle jumping. Warm sunrise. The last moments of the sun before it sets on the horizon. The open ocean. People who enjoy the outdoors just as much as me. People who talk about their passions. The birds chirping. New leaves budding on a plant I've grown. Being dirty. Driving alone and screaming your favorite song. I think I could go on forever. I'm gonna make a list. The feeling that autumn brings me is unmatched, and I look forward to it every year. The lovely leaves changing color, the autumn chill, and being able to wear hoodies. Rain makes me immensely happy. I especially love thunderstorms with the lost thunder, and lightning storms that light up the sky. Music, just music. Nostalgia sometimes hurts, especially when you've lost a loved one you associate with a specific memory, but nostalgia is wonderful. Road trips. Those quiet nights where you just stare up at your ceiling fan as it spins on low and there is nothing but silence for a few sweet minutes. Christmas and hot chocolate. I could keep going but this is long enough, so I'll end it with this. Once you've experienced what it feels like to feel absolutely nothing, when you come out of that state you gain a newfound love for experiencing life and holding on to your emotions with a fierceness only you understand, because you know what it's like to not feel a damn thing. Oh, and also video games and movies. Nice list. Being a girl/woman. I know that sounds corny, but I love all stereotypically female/feminine things more than I sometimes feel is acceptable these days. I almost feel like I identify more with the stereotypes of flamboyant gay men or drag queens, because I love femininity so much, and modern women aren't quite so giddy about it. All of the things associated with femininity make me happy. Flowers, perfumes, sundresses, tight dresses, my chankers, hairstyles, the color pink, the color yellow, picnics and grass, the beach, cute shoes, when my legs are freshly shaved and super soft, getting my nails done, doing a facial, buying skincare products, going to Sephora/Ulta/Hallyu, etc. All of it just makes me so happy I could explode into a big bomb of glitter. I would been the most flamboyantly gay man the world has ever seen. And I love men. I love when my legs are freshly shaved. It's amazing climbing into fresh bed sheets after a shower with fresh legs. Sometimes I'll just rub them together and giggle because I'm so soft. There's nothing wrong with being an overly feminine woman. I myself am one as well. Some women are, some aren't. There's no right or wrong way to be a lady. Everyone is different. I'm sending you lots of sparkly, pink vibes. The comfortable warmth of being wrapped in a thick blanket whilst sitting beside an open window as you listen to the sound of the pouring rain outside. The soft thumping and pattering sound as it hits the roof, the ground, and the window pane. Breathing in the refreshing, sweet smell of the cool rain as you look out at the overbearing grey clouds that completely cover the daytime sky. A warm drink in your favorite mug resting nearby. This might be stupid cause I'm a girl, but I just appreciate the fact that bromances exist. Like for some reason a good bromance always hits my heartstrings and IDKY. Maybe it is because society teaches us that men can't feel emotion, so sometimes the happiest you see a man is when he's just broing with his bro. But IDK, it makes me happy that there is at least someone there for the guy. IDK, this is stupid. Being outdoors under a small shelter or under a doorway roof whilst it's heavily raining all around me. I don't know what it is, but just the way that I'm outside under dry comfort whilst there's chaos all around me just seems to soothe me. The way my dog comes into my room to wake me up in the morning. He's a basset hound, so he can't jump up into my bed without help, but he tries his hardest to jump up to his side of the bed to smother me with love. I missed him so much when I was in the hospital for 11 months and was terrified he would think I up and left him with my family. I still am recovering and can't pet him with an open hand due to being quadriplegic, but I feel like he's understanding my limitations and has nothing but unconditional love and support for me. Movies. We have the ability to project absolutely anything and everything possibly humanly imaginable. The ability to display what our minds are thinking and make people feel things by showing them. The way we can convey messages that resonate with each individual person, creating a different, unique, and universal thought pattern from across the world. How we can manipulate the mindset, or how we can conclude what was intended. How you can move a mass of people to tears or into belly-splitting laughs. How certain conveyances stick with people and it becomes part of who they are. How movies influence us. It's such a precious gift. Knowing what love feels like. It's really hard right now with everything going on, but getting to hug everyone I love again, knowing how easily it can be taken away and prohibited, is the reason I'm pushing through every day. The love and hugs from my friends and family is a gift I'm happy to have received in this life, and even on my worst days right now, I'm going to make it through to hug and see them all again in person, because it makes life worth living to me to be around the ones I love. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more daily content. Reddit voiceover out.